What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts. As we continue to explore the world of international music, we've got a brand new one from Bella Shmurda to jump into today. It goes by the name of Many Things. It's an official lyric video. This one landed, I think, on Saturday. I was out all day Saturday, so I'm very excited to jump into it and see exactly how it is sounding. As always, if you are new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Don't forget you can support the channel even further by heading over to our Patreon, where you can gain access to exclusive content, requested reactions, and of course you can vote on upcoming DJ content and album listens, so you get to pick what we react to. But before we do that though, we are going to jump into today's reaction. Let's jump into it. Again, it's an official lyrics video, so no video. We're going to break it down as much as we can. Let's go. Loving the shuffle right from the jump. Overlapping horns, okay.
So many things on my shoulder, many things we no matter, many things but my medulla.
Right from the jump, this one has a really warm feel to it, man. Again, the kind of shuffling textures we're getting across the drum lines give it a really nice kind of groove and feel. The overall kind of vibe of the tune is very bouncy, very kind of colourful sonically as well when we're listening through those kind of halftime chords that are sounding really, really clean. You've then got the bass line underneath it, which is doing absolute bits as well. I'm really liking how this one sounds. Again, very softened style vocal from Bella right from the jump, giving it, again, this very kind of feeling that pulls you into it. You know, it's a warm, very nice, well-rounded sort of tune. The overall rhythm is very lively as well. It's sounding good. The lyric video looks quite cool as well. So yeah, let's see where we go.
So many songs on my folder, all of them wants to blow shot. Plenty girls from my WhatsApp, all of them want to know what's up. Say I don't go die tonight, I don't live for life. I don't go die tonight, I don't live my life.
I really like the call and respond he's got going on there between that lead vocal, that and I'm gonna die tonight. Down. It's almost like the chords are like this this kind of very kind of shaky response to it. You know, they give it this kind of epic kind of return. Really nice kind of back and forth there. Again, we're hearing these subtle kind of horn lines floating around the backdrop as well, giving the whole tune an extra sense of texture, an extra sense of direction as well, which I'm really, really enjoying. This might be my favourite Bella vocal in a while as well, man. I really like the just kind of delicacy we're actually hearing from the vocal performance. It doesn't seem forced. It doesn't seem stretched. It feels like a very kind of enjoyable studio session to be a part of. And the track's naturally progressing really, really nicely. Yeah, I'm a fan of this one. Let's see where we go.
I don't live for life. I don't for die tonight. I don't live my life.
I really like the fact the visualizer has the saxophonist playing on the right hand side. I love the fact this has got this big musical breakdown in the middle as well. Like, the coolest things about this tune are entirely the instrumentation. Like, Bella's vocal's good, don't get me wrong, but it would be doing the kind of production side of things and the instrumental structure a disservice to not let them have a bit of space to shine. I like the fact that within about a minute in, we're already getting into this cool instrumental breakdown where we're getting those shuffling drums and we can hear them in their full kind of crunchy textures without vocals kind of sitting over the top. The saxophones are allowed to roam free. Those chord lines as well, off the keys, sound really, really clean. Just giving the whole tune this kind of slightly eerie but very kind of forward-thinking, quite melancholic sense as well in the way the instrumental's stuck up. It's very kind of major sounding, but there are little key changes and little kind of chord intervals that give it this kind of but maybe things aren't great sort of feel to it as well. Really, really nice music.
Say nigga don't come, the boy don't show. Enemies they face, say the boy don't blow. Right on time, them and come and show. Them and ride out.
His flow on this is really, really good.
The boy don't show. Enemies they face, say the boy don't blow. Right on time, them and come and show. Them and ride out. When they see me,
that shuffle is so cool, man. Again, the fact that his vocal is literally jumping around so many different kind of directions and kind of pockets more than anything else. This is an instrumental that clearly really suits what Bella Shmurda's doing. I love his approach to it. I love the fact that we have got this really nice sense of instrumental kind of flair going on. The shuffling drums do so much on a tune like this. Again, I really like the fact that with Bella's vocal, we're getting a combination of delicacy but yet melodic precision in the way that he's moving. It's got this kind of hypnotic feel which kind of pulls again into that idea of warmth. It pulls you in as you listen. Really, really nice. And again, the actual lyrics video looks really good as well.
Tonight, I live for life. And if I die tonight, I don't live my life. I don't go die tonight. I don't live for life.
Nice use of auto-tune in the background as well.
I don't live my life. Oh, fine boy, Bella, me not oh, 20 bottles, see no do me. I give thanks to the Almighty.
See what I mean about the constant switch-ups vocally, though? He's going in so many different directions. He's finding so many different pockets, and it really, really works. Again, the chords, I'm trying to think of what they remind me of. They remind me of a lot of kind of earlier UK funky stuff. Like, the best example is obviously Kyla and Paleface, Do You Mind? The Crazy Cousins mix. If you actually listen to the chords and the actual positioning of them within the arrangement, they have a very similar kind of feel. They just give it this kind of additional, almost mature kind of edge. And then, obviously, next to that, you've obviously got all the kind of shuffling going on below. You've got all the liveliness and then these very kind of stout-hearted, very kind of, not necessarily even abrasive, but just big kind of frequency-dominating chord lines, which sound really, really good on those keys. There's something so enjoyable about
my life and choices. Annabella, yes, you are not here. Oh, my boy, Bella, me not here. I give thanks to the Almighty. Oh, fancy, but to see not to bear.
See what I mean about those chords? And in collaboration with the saxophones as well, it does give it this very kind of floaty overall feel. The instrumentation on this is outstanding. Again, it's only a 2-minute 30 tune. I definitely think they could have had maybe a bridge in the middle of this. They could have had some sort of extensive musical breakdown, but with maybe some kind of vocal riffing from Bella. I think Bella does a really good job on this as well, because there's so much going on within the instrumental. It's not stripped back at all. There you've got the bass line underneath. You've also got, again, these very kind of big, kind of booming saxophone lines. You've got those big chords. There's almost a level of melody within the percussion as well. But yeah, sounding great. This is what we're here for, though. And to be fair, he's now doing exactly what I said he should do. I love the fact that we were also getting, even now, we've got about 10 seconds left of the tune, and we're still getting extra vocal layers piling in. We're still getting extra kind of melodic directions piling. We're still getting extra levels of percussion that haven't been heard before, kind of working their way into the overall mix. It's just a thing that I feel goes a long way in impressing listeners, because it means that they are taking note of every single second of the tune. It's easier to do this, obviously, on a shorter tune because you have less time to kind of fill. But again, really enjoyed this one. We'll let it run through to the end and then give you our final breakdown. Let's go. You know what I've just been thinking as well? I don't know whether Bella has a project on the way this year. We did a podcast episode earlier about the albums that we know are on the way this year. I don't know if Bella Shmurda has an album on the way this year, or an extended LP, or a project of some kind. But if he does, I'd be really looking forward to it, purely because of how versatile he's shown he can be across his last 3 releases alone, you know? Which is really, really exciting. Again, the future's looking very bright for Bella, and this is as a tune is a great example of him kind of showing the more delicate side, the more sort of intricate style vocally, still allowing a lot of those melodic elements to run through, but also showing an appreciation and a respect level, I feel, for the instrumental behind him, allowing those saxophones, those levels of percussion, the kind of chord lines as well, to play just as much of a lead part in the melodic direction of the tune as his vocal does. Overall, I think this is a great display from Bella, and it's a tune that I really enjoyed. So there we go. As always, friends, if you enjoyed this one, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know exactly what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it. Again, we're trying to turn this into somewhat of a musical forum where you guys can get involved and give your opinions on tunes as well as I do. So there we go. If you enjoyed, please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time, my friends. Have a good one, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.